If you have to leave, it's posted for 24 hours, so no big deal. And we'll get started. So come to sit wherever you are, spine is tall, eyes are closed. We're just going to take a short meditation to get us focused, ready for the day. So start to focus on your breath. Following the inhales, following the exhales. On your next inhale, drop your chin to your chest. And when you're ready, you can raise your head and slowly open your eyes. So staying in our cross-legged position, bring your hands out to the side, palms face up. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, push the hands down, engaging the core. Again, inhale, lift the palms up. Exhale, push the hands down. One more, inhale, lift. This time, clasp your hands together. You can make this mudra with your pointer fingers. And start to tilt, keeping the chin off the chest. Coming back to center, tilt the other way. Back to center. This time, lift your chin up, looking up at the ceiling. And then exhale, fold forward, dropping your head. Letting your hands relax where they fall. Slowly roll yourself back up. Lift the arms up as you straighten your spine. And then exhale your hands down next to you. Preparing for a twist, right hand outside of left knee. Left arm behind us. Inhale, twist. Start to look over the left shoulder. So good to twist in the morning. Gentle now, don't go too far. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, twist left hand over right knee. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up back to center. Hands come to the outside of the knees. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. Arch the back a little bit. And then exhale, round the shoulders. Start to look down. Again, inhale, lift the chest. Look up. Exhale, round the shoulders. Looking down at your belly button. Two more. Inhale, lift up. looking up at the ceiling. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward, pushing into the front of the legs. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, roll. Good, coming back to center. So we're gonna practice our core strength a little bit. So with your legs crossed, try to tuck like your feet in, if you can, as much as you can. And then pushing into the floor, try to lift your bottom up. So some people have the strength, their whole legs lift up. You have blocks or something underneath. You can get a little bit of leverage there, but just practice. You'll feel the core engaged, even if you don't lift everything up. And tucking your feet in just kind of helps the process. A few more. It seems silly, but really working. When you're doing it, you feel it. Okay, good. All right. So preparing for boat pose. So bring your feet to the mat. Hands are underneath your legs. Start to tilt back, engage the core. Chest is lifted. Chin is off the chest. And then option to lift your legs. So you can stay here, or you can lift the legs up. And then again, option number 2 is to take your hands off of your legs. Start to straighten your legs if you want. Just the whole point is to get the belly working. A few more breaths. Good. Slowly lower the feet down, hand next to the hips, and then lift the hips up, reverse tabletop. Option to drop the head back. Slowly lower down, coming right into boat pose. So again, wherever you are, take your boat. Chin is off the chest. Shoulders are relaxed. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the feet. Push down into the feet. Push down into your hands. Lift your hips. Slowly lower down. Last one. Coming into boat. This time maybe take a different variation with the arms, with the legs. Play around with it a little bit. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the feet, lift the hips. Drop the head, always optional. Make sure those hips are lifted, engaging the glutes. Good. Slowly lower back down. Bringing your legs behind you, coming into tabletop. So finding our tabletop, just make some movements. Start to move your body a little bit forwards and backwards. Good. Find stillness. Walk the hands out a little bit more, preparing for down dog. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Push into the fingertips and palms. And then we flow. Inhale, come forward to plank. Option to lift one leg. Exhale, push back. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, push back. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, push back. Your leg was lifted. Bring it down. And then lift the other leg up. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, push back. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, push back. Last one. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, push back. Drop your knees. Take a child's pose. From your child's pose, slide your body forward, coming into puppy. So forearms are on the floor. Forehead is on the floor. Again, really pushing into the fingertips to find some feedback. And then coming into dolphin. So from puppy, just curl your toes, lift your hips. And now we're in dolphin. Walk the feet in about 1 or 2 steps. We haven't done this yet, but let's practice some kicks. So hands are firmly placed in the floor. And we're just going to bend one leg, straighten the other. Keep your gaze forward and just kick. So just practice your kicks. You don't have to get up into a handstand, but that's obviously where this is going. Gaze is forward. Keeps you from toppling over. One leg has to be straight, one leg has to be bent. Good. Take a few more kicks. And then a quick child's pose. All right, meeting in child's pose. Bring yourself up. So just lift up your torso. Come onto your toes. Coming into yogi toe stance. Start to straighten your spine. And then start to stand up. So using your legs, heels are lifted. As slow as you can, stand. And then once you get up, sit back in your chair. So high heel chair. So you just feel it in different parts. And then slowly drop your heels. Come to stand. Good. Coming to the top of your mat. Making some adjustments here. We'll start our flow. Hands together, feet are together. Inhale, lift the arms. Take a back bend, exhale, fold forward, engage your core. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, step your right foot back. Step your left foot back, hold the plank, and then take your flow. Look up at your hands, step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward, standing forward fold. On the inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms up, take a back bend. Exhale, engage the core, fold forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, step the left foot back. Step the right foot back, take your flow. Look up at your hands, step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward, standing forward fold. On the inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, engage the glutes, lift the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend the knees, step the right foot back, lift the torso, arms up high. Shoulders are relaxed. Hips are facing forward. Hands come to the floor, frame the left foot, lift the right leg, standing split. Slowly lower the right leg down, low lunge. Left foot steps back, take your flow. Look up at your hands, step your right foot forward, drop your left heel, warrior one. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor, step your right foot back, take your flow. Two breaths. Look up at your hands, step or jump forward, standing forward fold. On the inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold. Engage the core, use those stomach muscles. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend the knees, step the left foot back, lift the torso, low lunge. Push into that left heel. Bring your hands to the floor. Frame the right foot, lift the left leg. Standing forward fold. Standing split. Lower the left foot down. Right foot meets the left. Take your flow. Hips are higher, heels are lower. Look up at your hands, step your left foot forward, drop your right heel, lift up, warrior one. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor, step the left foot back, take your flow. Two breaths. Look up at your hands, step or jump forward, standing forward fold. On the inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart, nice. We are sweating. So feet come together, start to sit back in your chair. Hands can be by your ears or at heart center. Then bring your hands to heart center. Twist over the right leg. Looking over the right shoulder. Now push down into the left foot. Lift the right heel. And then while maintaining contact, knee to elbow, start to lift the right foot. Good. Slowly separate. Reach the hands down. Grab the foot. Push into your foot. So you'll feel that in your upper back. Option to straighten the leg. Good. If the leg is straight, bring it back down. Hands come to heart. Kick the right leg back, warrior three. Lift that right leg high. Neck is long, back is straight. Hips are facing the floor. And then bring your arms where you want them. Good. Hands come back to center. Slowly stand up. Right foot down. Come right back into chair. So feet are together. Try not to arch your back, although I feel like I'm arching my back. Hands come to heart center. Twist over the left leg. Trying to keep even weight in both feet. And then bring your weight into your right foot. Lift your left heel. Then, while maintaining contact, elbow to knee, lift the left leg. And then slowly let go. Hands come to center. Reach down, grab your foot. Push your foot into your hands. Option to straighten the left leg, raising your torso. If your leg is straight, bring it back to a bend. Let go, hands to heart center. Bring the left foot behind you, warrior three. Once you have your balance, then you move your arms. If you want, you can also keep your hands at heart center. Slowly start to lift yourself back up. Finally, bring that foot to the floor. Good. Gonna grab a bit of water. Flow. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend the knees, step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. Side plank. Come onto the right hand. Lift the hips. Take your plank. So hips are stacked. You just want to think about lifting that right hip. You can always have one foot down. Slowly coming back. Left hand to hip. Come back into plank. And switch. Take it on the other side. Lifting that left hip high. Slowly coming out, right hand to hip. Come back into plank. Take your flow. Meeting in down dog. Look up at your hand, step your right foot forward, drop your left heel, lift up, warrior one. Open up the hips, warrior two. Engage the right hip. Then we flow left arm to left leg, right arm comes up and over. Lift yourself up, warrior two. Right arm to right leg, left arm comes up. You can take a half bind here or a full bind. You're in a bind, slowly come out, lift yourself back up. Warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor, step the right foot back, take your flow. Look up at your hands, step or jump forward, standing forward fold. On the inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms, take the back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend the knees, step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Come into plank on the left side. Right hand to right hip. Come back to plank. Side plank on the right. Left hand to left hip. Come back into plank. Take your flow. Meeting in down dog or take a child's pose. We'll stay for 3 breaths. If you're in child's pose, slowly come up. Look up at your hand, step your left foot forward, drop your right heel, lift yourself up, warrior one. Hips are forward. Lift your hips open, warrior two. Right arm to right leg, left arm comes up and over. Peaceful warrior. Lift yourself back up, warrior two. Left arm to left leg, right arm comes up. Option to take a half bind. So right hand behind the back or a full bind. If you're in a bind release, bring yourself back up to warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor, step your left foot back, take your flow. So staying in this down dog, left leg lifts, 3-pointed dog. Open up the hip. So bend the left leg, open up the hip. And then flip your dog. So left foot comes all the way over. Left leg stays bent, right leg is straight. Too much, just drop your bottom. Slowly come back. Down dog. Both feet on the floor. Let's do the other side. Right leg lifts. Bend the right knee. Open up the hips. You're still looking at your knees. And then flip your dog. So right foot steps down behind you. Left leg is straight. Good. Slowly come back. Down dog. Both feet on the floor. Preparing for pigeon. So lift the right leg up. Right knee comes behind the right wrist. And again, you can always take a pillow or blanket under the right hip. Lift yourself up. Drop yourself down. So coming into sleeping pigeon. Start to slow down your heart rate. You want to take mermaid or variation. Now is the time, so you can lift yourself up, reach for your leg. Good. If the leg is lifted, bring it down. If you're on the floor, start to walk yourself up. Hands under shoulders, curl your left toes under, lift your right leg, push all the way back, come into down dog. Lift your left leg up, bend the left knee comes behind the left wrist, right leg is straight. So look back, make sure your foot is straight. Inhale, puff up the chest, exhale, fold. You want to take the variation, start to lift yourself up, bend the right leg, reach back. And again, you're balancing. Good. If your leg is lifted, slowly lower it down. If you're down, start to come up, hands under shoulders, curl the right toes under, left foot meets the right, hold the plank. And then lower yourself all the way down. Flip onto your back, preparing for bridge. So coming onto your back, you can hug your knees in for a moment. Maybe rock a little bit. And then bring your feet to the floor, close enough so you can feel your heels. We'll come into bridge and then we'll come into wheel. We'll do it 3 times. So hands are firmly placed on the floor. Inhale on the exhale, lift the hips up. And then clasp your hands together. Walk your shoulders underneath your body. You want to feel a bit of pressure in the neck. Lifting those hips, engaging the glutes. Good. Slowly walk the shoulders out from underneath, lower down, and just stay here. So option to come into bridge again, just like we did, or come into wheel, which I will cue. So coming down to the floor. You want to come into wheel, hands come next to your head, fingers are facing your body. Your feet are still close enough that you can feel your heels. Inhale on the exhale, lift all the way up. You want to just come onto the top of your head, that's fine. Just lift up. Good, slowly lower down, top of the back, middle of the back, lower back. And just come back into this position. Don't stretch out your back yet. We'll do it one more time. So decide which variation you want. You can feel the back of your heels if you're coming into wheel, hands by your head. If you're coming into bridge, hands by your hips. Inhale, on the exhale, lift. One more breath. Slowly lower down. This time, hug your knees into your chest, rock left to right. You lift up your head or leave it on the ground. Finding stillness, keeping your hands underneath your knees. Rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. So come up to sit. Legs are long. We'll take a forward bend. So first find that straight back, engage your core. Inhale, lift your hands, exhale, fold. Letting your head drop. Slowly lift yourself back up. Bend the right knee. Foot flat on the mat. And then lean forward, grabbing the left foot. Option here to lift yourself up, taking a bind. So if you're going to take the bind, you're going to wrap your right arm in front of your right leg, left hand behind the back. So you're trying to bring your hands together and then fold forward. If you don't want to take the bind, just stay folded, or you can take a half bind with your left hand behind your back. If you're in the bind, slowly come out. Lift yourself up, right leg is straight, left leg bends. Reach for the right foot. You want to take that bind again, bring yourself up. Left arm wraps around the front of the left leg, right hand reaches behind, and then start to fold forward. Slowly release if you're in the bind. If you're down, start to come up. And then both feet on the mat, start to lower yourself down. Coming to lay down. Again, hugging the knees in, rocking left to right. Then dropping your knees over to the left, looking over the right shoulder. Start to close your eyes. Bring your legs back to center, and then drop your legs over to the right, looking over the left shoulder. Try to keep both shoulders on the floor. Then bring your legs back to the center. Straighten your legs. Close your eyes. Come into your final resting pose, Shavasana. The most important pose. Your body sleeps as your mind stays awake. Relaxing into the mat, into the floor beneath you. Shoulders relax. Face relaxes. Begin to deepen your breathing. Start to move your fingers and toes. When you're ready, roll onto your right side into sleeping baby's pose, cradling your head with your hand. Then gently bring yourself back to a seated position. Taking a moment to find gratitude. Memorize this feeling of relaxation. Prepared to go into your day or to end your day. Continue your day. A little bit more patience, more gratitude, openness, energy. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for sharing your yoga with me today. Namaste.